All right. Good morning, everyone. Let's see. It is 11:36 on the morning of August 10th, 2021, and today I get to do a $147 recap. Um, so the stocks that I had on watch this morning were FULC, which has done much better than I anticipated. Then there's APPS apps, which really just dumped at the open and is putting in a pretty nasty looking right now. It's a bear flag. PLUG plug, which is I don't know. I did trade plug for a little bit. Yeah. Okay. And then COMP I also traded, and then I'm still hanging on to 1,000 shares of USFD at an average of $35.08. So it's recovered a little bit today. This is one, like I hope is not a trading strategy. This is one though that, damn it, I'm hoping will recover for me and continue moving higher. I really hate to admit that, but it's true. So there are a couple things going for it. The 200-day moving average, it is bullish, and there's a support line thing happening here. Looks like it's fighting over some support at the moment. So really, to be perfectly honest, if I get out of this thing break even, I'll be pretty happy. I probably, it would be smart for me to just cut losses now and then move forward. Well, anyway, all right. So FULC, I had $12 as an important level. And let me get to a larger time frame here. $12 was an important level from this day back here where it gapped down. This is the 11th of August, 2020, and it opened at this $12 even price and then just tumbled for the rest of the day and kind of found support down here in the $7 range, what have you. So today I was waiting for FULC to come back and test that $12 range. And it came close. Pre-market, it did hit it. And it came really close, but never really quite to my price, to my entry. And I just didn't start averaging into this thing when it looked like it had found support. I wanted to see it actually hit the $12. Well, so it took off without me. And so then it cleared the morning high. So in the first minute of the day, it put in a high at $13.64. And you can see here, ran up over $13.64, came down below it, tested it for a little bit, and then bumped back up again and just hasn't looked back. And so then this $15.22 level is also a level that I got from back here at the gap. So although this $15.22 technically isn't the bottom of the gap, technically the bottom of the gap is more like $17.12. It just tends to be traders use this area rather than the absolute bottom of the gap at 17.12 as resistance. Actually, let's go forward. The price per share of FULC right now is at 1747. So let's see if there was any resistance. I'll put a line on it. Let's see, 1713 it looks like. So let's go back here and see today. The time frame of 1713 was at all an area of significant resistance. Well, it looks like yeah. And so right now, if this stock, this thing just plowed through another level of technical resistance. Another entry on this thing would be at $18.06. I think I'm gonna. This thing blasts through 1806. I think I'm gonna. It's kind of late here in the day. I'm gonna get an order ready just in case it happens while I'm doing this recap. So on FULC today, I did make an attempt on FULC, and I'm pretty sure it was either over 13. Yeah, it was over 1364, and so I was looking for the break in continuation of FULC over 1364 here, and it started to pull back. So I was looking for this break right here, maybe a slight pullback, and then another continued run higher for a real momentum move. But it didn't do that, and so I ducked out of it fairly early at with like a break even essentially. Let's see here real quick. Let's take that off. I'm going to put an alarm on FULC if I'm not paying attention while I'm doing this recap. Then I can jump over and make a move on it. Okay, so yeah, instead of breaking through, maybe pulling back to 1364 roughly a little bit, and then moving forward, this thing dipped back down below 1364, and so I dumped it at break even, and I don't remember. I think I was in just slightly higher than 1364. I think probably somewhere around 1365, 66-ish, something like that. And so it started moving in the correct direction for me, but didn't continue moving in the correct direction and started moving against me. And so once I was able to get out of this thing break even, I was like, okay, to heck with it, And then I stopped paying attention to it, and it started making, these continued moves here. So, if you're making money on this thing, God bless you. I hope you continue to make more as time goes on here. So let's see, 1787. We're about 20 cents, 25 cents away from another break here, so we'll see what happens. I've got my finger on the trigger on my trading system. Let's see, so apps. I didn't trade apps today. This thing, I had a level, so on apps, my level was, okay, if we can get 68.27, a breakthrough 68.27, a successful retest and hold, and then move higher, then there'll be a trade there. This thing opened up and just faded away. It opened up and took a dump in the first 10 minutes here from 66.35 roughly to 61, lost $5 per share. So nothing really going on there. And then it's just been hanging around, these lows kind of all day. And my guess is for another move lower. So then let's see, plug. Plug is another one. I mean, before I traded a SPY option, my first plug, FULC and comp, I think I was up maybe $25, $30 or so, something like that. Really, nothing. Even 147 really isn't even all that great either. So anyway, plug. Where did I get in on plug? Let's see, where plug. Okay, so remember this lower, this higher low right here for the break. Okay, for the break of this, so there's this small little breakdown candle right here. Right there. And here's the top of it, and here's the bottom of it. And actually, before I go into that, I ought to say originally... No, let's not get rid of those. Let's get rid of these. So originally, I had support levels at $28.41 and $28.18 on plug. And I think I had 500 shares staggered between these two price points for an entry on plug this morning. And it came down and just couldn't, it was only about 20 cents away. Let's see, yeah, 28.61 looks like it was 28.62. My level was at 28.41. And so it just wasn't going to go down to it. But what the stock did is opened up, ran higher, fell below its open here, Went for a move above its open, couldn't do it, and so started making a bearish move. Looked like it was going to try and recover. Looked like it was going to try and give us some symmetry here, for a move higher. Couldn't do it. But then came down to this level here and couldn't go lower. The buyers showed up. And so I took a trade above this level right here at, was that 28? Yeah, 28.88. And I only managed, let's see, to make around, I didn't buy the entire position. I bought 100 shares at a time for 500 shares. And bought it somewhere in this time frame right in here. Let me get rid of those real quick so it's easier to see. And I bought them somewhere in this time frame right here. And what I was looking for was a break of this level right here. And so I held on to it for quite some time, for about 30 cents. And it came up. It it approached the high right here. This pivot wouldn't give it to me though, and so then right around in here somewhere, I wound up dumping the position for a range of profit from 10 cents to 3 cents a share. So yeah, averaged in. Didn't really get the move I was looking for on plug. The level 2 is moving fast, but not fast enough. Let's see, and then COMP, I think that was an early trade. I got into what looks to be, it's kind of strange, 163. Oh no, here we go, okay. 500 share trade on COMP, and I really don't remember, where did I get on this thing? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, $16.13, and so I got into the 500 shares. I averaged into these, and as soon as the bell rang, I started averaging into these things. And if I'd been a little bit faster on the sell button, then I would have done better on this trade. But I started averaging in at $16.25 all the way down to $16.88 on 500 shares. It was $16.85 on 500 shares. And it did a decent job. It came down just below, it came down to 1577. And then started moving up, and then right when it started falling back down again and kind of went into this area right here, I just dumped it. Let's see, I was essentially just only slightly better than break even on COMP here. Negative $20, yeah, plus $30, so $10 profit. Thank goodness for no commissions, no trading commissions. So then, yeah, it's just kind of moved sideways for the rest of the day. USFD, it would be wonderful to see this thing clear $35 today. Is it possible? Anything's possible. Is it probable? I don't think so. All right, everybody, that is going to be my recap for the day. Good luck out there. Oh, actually, let me go over my SPY options trade here. Actually, looks like I could have held on to it for a little bit longer. So let's see. So the VIX, here we are with the VIX, and let's see. Why did it do that? Okay, I see. So here on the VIX, the way I like to trade the VIX, or the way I like to trade the SPY, is when, so the VIX was going into overbought, or in actually coming out of overbought. So it was coming up here into the relative strength index, into overbought at the same time. And let's see, that was at 11:10 in the morning. And then the same thing, so let's check 11:10 in the morning, right around here. So it had come out of overbought and was basically both the 10-minute and the 1-minute were in correspondence. They were basically corresponding with one another on the relative strength index. At the same time, the 1-minute was definitely at 11:10. Let's see. 11:10, yeah, it was coming out of oversold on the SPY. At the same time here, 11:10, it was coming out of, it didn't actually go all the way into oversold on the SPY, on the relative strength index down here. As you can see, it was a little bit shy, but it was putting in these bottoming candles. These bottom candles right here were showing support at this price area right in here. And so I went long 10 options contracts on the SPY, and that's really where the bulk of the day came from. I closed, I made about $100 on the trade, and so yeah, you know, it's good enough. You know, it helps pay the bills. Okay, everybody. Good luck out there today. Keep your risk tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell, and I will see you at tomorrow morning's strategy session. I am out.